Alright, let's kick it off. This is going to be official stream number 3. In this stream, we're going to start off with some Mystic Scroll summons. I've never done this before, but I pre-recorded this earlier today to make sure that the recording went through okay. So I'm just going to go silent here. Good, the sound quality is good. Good to hear. We're still working some bugs out. This is only the 3rd stream I've ever done. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to try something a little different. I got a video file here we're just going to watch. Nobody's ever seen this. I haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet. I did a premium pack earlier today. So I'm just going to go silent and kind of read your comments because I'm already talking in this video. So let's see how this turns out. We're going to watch mine first, and then another user you guys have communicated with quite a bit on channel 5001 and on Twitch here is Kibler. And he sent me his video, his first video of recording Mystic Scrolls. So the music's going to stop here in a second, and this will be a sneak preview of this video. Later I'll upload this to YouTube. So it's pretty quick. I'll be back in as soon as this video's over. So I'm going to turn the volume up here. First things first though, I want to hopefully that's okay for you guys. Let me know. My fire joker here. He's a real good monster, so let's do this. And there's an event going on right now where if you make a 5-star, every time you evolve a 5-star, you're going to get a max level 3-star Angelmon, Rainbowmon. So that's just a little added incentive to level up your monsters right now. So I think we're going to just get right to it. Let's do some Mystic Scroll summons. I've been saving up a long time to get enough crystals to buy this pack. It seems like Com2 US isn't rewarding us quite as much as they used to with crystals, so I'm a little bit bummed about that. So 750, we're going to get 11 Mystic Scrolls, we're going to get 100,000 Mana Stones, we're going to get 1 Angelmon of each attribute, so each element. So for the new people who are just watching, this is the first video of mine you've watched, this is the most bang for your buck. This is the best value for spending your crystals to get Mystic Scrolls, to get rare monsters. So after you purchase the premium pack, like always, you have to go to your gift box to collect it. So I'll collect these Mana Stones and the 11 Mystic Scrolls. And everything I've read is Mystic Scrolls have the same summoning chance as Crystal Summons, but they're generally a better deal, especially if you buy a premium pack. So I've never done any Crystal Summons. Some people have good luck with them, but I think it's just the RNG system that Summoners War has implemented, Some people have better luck with one, but in general, from everything that's been tested, they are the same chance of summoning a 4-star or 5-star. So we're not going to do anything fancy here. There's a lot of different tips and tricks that people like to do, just like gambling, where they wait till they get a certain amount of gold monsters with unknown scrolls, things like that. They might save up a certain amount of Mystic Scrolls. We're just going to do these Mystic Scrolls and hope for the best. Let's hope for at least one natural 4-star. I'm just going to go through all of them in a row and just hope for some lightning. Alright, first one's a Minotaurus, Wind Minotaurus. Don't really recommend him, he's fodder for the most part. And I'm going to say this about a lot of monsters, but every monster has a place in this game. I've said that before, and especially with the 3-stars, I'm pretty much lacking in that department, knowing which ones are good, which ones aren't good. So this is one of the new monsters, the Fire Imp Champion. There's actually a dungeon going on right now where you can farm these 3-star Fire Imp Champions. So this will be the 4th one I have, actually. So not too excited about him. Come on, let's see some lightning. Well, this isn't a very good start for us, guys. We got a Wind Amazon, pretty much a fodder card. She can be a very good single target damager for a new player. And this is just even worse. This is a natural 2-star that's been awakened and evolved to a 3-star. So he's not any good. So we got 8 left here. Come on, show me some lightning. We got a little bit of lag. Okay, we got a Water Griffin. Some people like to use him. He has When you awaken him, I think he gets a pretty decent attack. I don't know too much about him. Increases the attack power of water attribute monsters. So if you had a water team and you're just starting out in the game, this would be a pretty good skill if you have some other decent water monsters to get you up till mid-game. Alright, so we got 7 left. Big money, no whammies, no whammies. There we go, alright. Let's get excited. 4-star. Boo, it's Kung Fu Girl. I generally don't like these Kung Fu Girls. They got a buff during the December update because they were lacking even worse than they are. They were even worse than they are now. In general, single target attack monster. Nothing real exciting about them. This leader skill increase accuracy in the arena. Generally, this isn't a strong leader skill for arena battles. But hey, I guess it's a 4-star. So they always ask you this. They throw this in your face. Would you like to buy this wind power up? No. Whenever you get a 4-star or 5-star, they ask you that question. And I'm a free-to-play player. I've never spent a penny on this game. Most people know that. Alright, another 3-star it's looking like. Water Bear Man. Look at him smiling at us. Yeah, he's just fodder. Nothing to say about him. He's really not any good. It'd be nice to get another 4-star here, or at least a 4-star of some sort. So this is a natural 2-star Awaken, so no good here. I can't really recommend this guy. Okay, we got 4 left. Big money, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Yeah, 3-star Water Serpent. This is fodder. 3 of them left. Come on, big money, no whammies, no whammies. Looks like a 3-star Bearman. This is a Wind Bearman. Again, nothing special here. Not really a recommended monster for anybody. Come on, let's see some lightning. Show me some lightning. Another Bearman. I got all 3 color Bearmen. Water, wind, and fire. None of the Bearmen are really recommended. They can have their place though. I'm sure somebody's going to chime in, and that's good, in the comments section and tell me, for a new player, maybe you can use one of these Bearmen. Alright, come on. Some love. Oh, no love on a whole premium pack. I didn't get anything I was looking for. So okay, Wind Epicon Priest. These can be pretty decent healers. They have a revive skill. Soul Revival revives an ally with 25% of hit points. So some people take these pretty far in the game to a 4-star, possibly a 5-star. It's also fodder for Arena, R-I-N-A. So I don't know. I don't really need it. I have enough Epicon Priest to max skill my arena when I decide to do that. So that was kind of uneventful. I'm gonna show this video on Twitch. I'm about to go live on Twitch, so if you haven't seen my live broadcast. Alright guys, well thanks for watching that. It wasn't too exciting though, huh? We got 1 4-star. A Lucky Monster says free to play. I did 22 scroll summons and only got water Amazons and mystic archers. Yeah, I mean I've been fairly lucky, and my luck hasn't been too great lately. I haven't gotten any really good 4-star monsters, but I can't complain. When I started out in this game, I had a pretty good luck streak. And you've seen those videos. If you haven't, go to my playlist for the Mystic Scroll Summons on YouTube. And you can just watch anything in that Mystic Scroll Summons playlist. I do Mystic Scrolls. In my early videos, they're a little bit not quite as refined. I almost want to delete them off of YouTube because they don't seem very professional to me. And I take a lot of time just wasting time when most people want to see Mystic Scrolls and only Mystic Scrolls. But I had good luck during those streaks, so maybe I need to rethink how I'm doing these Mystic Scrolls. We'll see on that, but let's play Kibler's video. I haven't seen this yet, and we can watch it together here. Okay, so that was kind of a junky one here. He has no sound, so I'll just comment over that. That was just a natural 2-star. I don't even remember the name of it. Healer card though. Okay, you got a Minotaurus, Fire Minotaurus. You know, those are not rare. Those aren't. He's got a provoke skill. So he got, I always call him Mystic Armor. It's not Mystic Armor, but the armor guy, you got a water one. Those aren't that useful. Junk. Magical Armor. Childish uses one of those. They can be very strong single target attacks. Water High Elemental. Not anything rare so far. No lightning for Kibler yet. Okay, so he got a Wind Imp Champion. Don't know if they're any good. Probably not too good. Just a 3-star natural. Got another water armor, living armor. Okay. So he's having about the same luck that I had. Come on, Kibler, I'm rooting for you here. Inferno, Wind Inferno. Okay, that's nothing super good. Fodder, fodder, fodder. Drunken Master, fire. Nothing exciting. He's down to 5 scrolls here. Come on, Kibler, you can do it. Water Harpy. Okay, nothing good. What else you got here? Fire Werewolf, you can use those in Fusion, I know, and some people actually take them pretty far. No lightning for Kibler. He's really going through the scrolls fast, though. Okay, Wind Living Armor, that can be copper. I know Blackie Bear uses one to great effect. With defense runes to Horus. That's a natural 2-star. That's here we go, Kibler. What are you gonna get? What is it? Oh, that's a kick. It's a natural 3-star. That's a 4-star. Oh, look, he's shaking his mouse. He's not happy about this. Okay. And of course the pop-up comes on. Oh. Okay. Well, that was Kibler's video. That was fun to watch, though. LMC, it's my video. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and you're Kibler in the game, right? Alright. Not Kibler. Really? I got that wrong? I'm horrible with names, guys. I'm sorry, but Godlike Loser is saying this is the video he sent me. I apologize if it is. But that was really fun to watch. If that's your video, that was thanks for sending that to me. I hope some other people can send these over. Well, instead of typing here, you guys can hear me, so well, thanks for sending that. I enjoyed looking at that there. So we got some people chatting it up in 5001 now. That's all the videos we got here. Really sorry you didn't get a real 4-star there. It was your last Mystic Scroll too. So I don't feel too bad about mine after watching yours. And sorry I got your name wrong. No offense. Intended for sure. So I got a luck scroll here. I got a luck wish I can do for the day here. Make sure you're doing your luck wish every day. You can get a rare monster, or you can get a good, you can get a Mystic Scroll rare monster, or you can get a really good rune possibly. Okay, just junky arena invitations. You hated making the video? Well, now you know how to do it, so it should be easy for your next premium pack here. And with me being a free-to-play player, and it seems like Com2US just isn't giving out as many of these crystals for free as they used to, it'd be great if you guys send me your Mystic Scroll videos, or we'll work out something with a temporary password. Like I've said before, you don't have anything to worry about if you let me do the summons for you on Twitch. That actually would be very exciting. And I'm a stand-up guy. There's no way I'm gonna mess with your account or take your account. I swear on anything you want me to. But I think that's really fun, especially with us watching it here. Next time we do something like that, I'm gonna try to get as many viewers on Twitch as we can. We only have 14 right now because this was kind of a random, just a random Twitch broadcast. I didn't plan this ahead of time. But we'll have a lot of people on YouTube who actually watch this broadcast, so that'll be good. So nothing good in the magic shop. It seems like the magic shop has gotten kind of junky for me too. I've been getting bad summons, bad magic shop stuff. It's been a long time since I got anything good from the Luck Wish. So just in general, not too great. The wishes for Alex have only been mana. So yeah, guys, let's do just a couple quick videos. I think we've done most of the exciting stuff here. We can do some arena battles too later, but let's start it off in a. If anybody here is looking for a little advice, I'm gonna take the first person in 5001. I know we have a 30-second delay, so I'll just wait here. Okay, Trick. I know you've been looking for a little advice here for a while, and you've been trying to get on here, so I'll be happy to take a look at your monsters. And again, I'm not an expert in this game by any means. Trying to play 2 games, be a father, and work a full-time job. There's a lot of people out there with a lot more experience with what monsters will make better teams than me. So look at this. This is pretty cool. Your defense team is just 4 drunken masters. I like that. They're all staggering back and forth. And you're doing this so that you can get more glory points. This isn't a strong defense team for you, but you're kind of taking my advice here and putting up weak monsters so you can get more glory points and you're fighting weaker opponents in the arena. So that's good. I like that. 4 drunken masters, different colors. Oh, so S Diablo's asking, you just need a Hive login and password. Yeah, that would work. Or I think there's a way we can do a temporary password through Facebook if that's the way that you log in normally through Hive. But a Hive password and login would work. So again, my email here, I posted this a little bit earlier, but F2PLMC is going to be my Dropbox for anybody who does videos, or if you want to trust me with your email and password, I'll communicate with you beforehand and make sure you're online to watch the Twitch stream before I actually log in with your account to make sure you're already logged out, just so that you're not in the middle of something, you know. I'll do everything I can to make it as seamless as possible because I really appreciate you guys would be doing me the favor by letting me do these Mystic Scroll summons for you. So, with that said, let's take a look here. You got your island here. It's doesn't look like you tried to prettify it or make it really nice like Childish's challenge is going on right now to make the islands look really nice with certain color trees and things. But it looks like you have it set up the same way that I do, which is another suggestion I have. The things that you do the most, so you got your Luck Wish here, you got your Crystal guy. Um, you can quickly accept crystals. You can quickly click over here to level up your monsters. You know, I always have my main island as, you know, user friendly as possible, I guess is the way I want to put it. So that everything that you normally do with the buildings, you have your most used buildings right on this island. So it looks like that's what you're doing there. Trick or treat. Okay, so you got Julian, really good monster. I love mine. It's your first 6-star monster. That's a good choice. That was my first 6-star monster too. He's attack. Let's take a look at the runes you have for him. You got Fatal Blade. So I think this is a good choice. I need to probably go with or not Fatal Blade, Rage Blade. And I've been told that Rage Blade can just produce more damage if you have a really heavy hitting monster, which Julian is. He's a very strong monster. So this is a good rune set. Awesome. You have a plus 15 6-star rune. These are fantastic. I always get jealous of these. Now you have an attack plus rune here. This is not going to be nearly as powerful as an attack percent rune here. So that's the only issue I'm seeing. And it might even make sense to go with a crit percent. Let's see, you're already at a 75% crit rate, 100% crit damage. So I'd probably go attack percent, attack percent, attack percent. Get rid of this attack plus rune. There's probably other things you could do to make this better, but not really familiar. Trying to get a crit damage percent for that slot, okay. Yep, either crit damage, probably not crit percent. You're already at 75, and if you get a monster on your team like Saik, who's going to increase your crit rate with his buff, or if you get that buff from anywhere, you're going to be at 100% crit rate anyways. So probably crit damage So runes are hard to come by. You know, I'm just giving suggestions. It's not like you're going to be able to run out there and get these runes super fast, but it's something to look for when you're looking in the magic shop if I suggest some type of a rune. So speed, this is right. It's a 4-star. A 5-star is going to give you more, and those are farmable, but pretty good there. You got speed, energy. That's right. +6 hit point. Kind of curious here. You should be able to do better here. You should have accuracy here. So you should go speed, hit point, accuracy. I never recommend these plus runes unless you absolutely need to use them in the 2, 4, 6 slots. But you have accuracy as a substat here, so it looks like you understand that you need a new rune here because you only have it at +6 right now. So you have 6, 9, this 3. Yeah, you definitely don't want this defensive rune here. You want a hit point % rune. So you need to farm, I forget the name of it, but it's the one with the Wind Chimera as the end boss. You need to farm that boss in Hell mode some more to get some better Swift runes. He drops Swift runes, I'm pretty sure. So you got some rune work to do on your Megan here. So you got a 5-star. So these are going to be the same no matter what. So if you're going to stick with these, I would recommend trying to get a 5-star or 6-star here, because when they're the plus, they're going to benefit a lot more from going up in stars. For these ones, 3-star is fine, but 6-star is the best. 3-star is fine for a % rune because you're only going up by 2 at every level. So you got a lot of work to do on your Megan runes. So your arena offense team's not going to be as powerful as it could be. I'm assuming you're using Julian, Megan, Julie, and I don't know what your next monster is going to be. Speed leader of some sort, possibly. I know Julian or Megan could be decent leaders for you. Megan's got the attack power in arena by 21%, and Julian's got the hit points. So these could be decent leaders. But a speed leader is probably going to be best for this team because the main purpose is getting the Megan's attacks off first. So you need to work on the Megan anyways. You're probably maybe using your Rauk. Let's see what you got here. Ooh, you got energy runes. That's unconventional. Fatal Blade would be more conventional, or Revenge Blade. But you got attack %, attack %, attack %. So that's good. You're doing that right. Looks like you need some more money to increase your runes. I'd probably get rid of these energy runes and try to get a blade % energy rune. Now when you're farming those blade runes, that's actually a really good place to farm. If you're farming the boss in hell mode, I used to farm that all the time to get more mana stones. So don't be afraid to farm that, the hell mode for those 2 bosses. Those are the, what are they? The Shemite and the 2 wind boy and girl elf looking bosses. Shemite and Shemite, or whatever. Don't be afraid to farm that to get these 5-star blade runes, because you're going to get lots of mana stones from them, because there's 2 boss monsters that have a chance of dropping mana stones there. So it's one of the better dungeons for mana stone farming. It's not quite as good for the energy return as Faimon Volcano or other normal high level 3 energy battles, but it's still really good. So you can get some blade runes to fill these slots. You should be able to get 6 or 5-star blade runes pretty easy from farming that. So I would do that for your Rauk. Looks like you were using your Saik. If you're still using them, you probably don't want to go Swift. It made sense to go Swift before you were using Megan probably, but you only need one of these monsters. So if you're using Saik now with the Megan on your team for dungeons, you don't need him to be very super fast because she's already applying the attack %, the plus attack buff, if that makes sense. So I'd probably go with like Fatal Blade because his other skills are just pure damage skills. Very strong double attack especially for a 2-star monster. He's good, but you're not going to want to go Swift if you're using Megan at the same time. Not sure what you're doing exactly, but so I have all energy runes on my Neil too, and you can rune her a bunch of different ways, but energy's good because it ensures she stays alive, especially if you're farming. She's a good dungeon character just because of this unique skill, which she can put a shield on one enemy and make them invincible for 2 turns. Meaning, if you put that on the your character that the bosses are focusing on, the rest of your team pretty much gets invincibility for 2 turns because they're going to keep focusing on that one character who's invincible. So, energy's a good choice. You could go with something like I don't know if focus is even worth it for her. Let's look at her skills. This isn't a percent. That's just a general heal. Stuns the enemy. So if you went with focus, you'd get more reliable stuns. So that's a possibility. You could throw 2 focus runes in there. But it looks like you haven't really leveled these up too much. So I'll probably get all these up to at least +9 when you have the mana stones for it. So you're going with Swift Energy. See, this is a character, Belladon, that's very popular as well that I don't know too much about. Mobilize. Fill the attack bar of all allies by 30% and recovers their hit points by 30%. So this is very similar to Megan. So you want him to be fast so he can make your other monsters go first. So he could be a very good substitute for Megan in dungeons, especially because of its healing as well. Megan would be a lot better for arena because you're putting buffs on your monsters to prevent damage before the other team gets to attack. So I would say he's more of a dungeon monster. She's more of a arena monster. What else does he got here? Attack the enemy and remove all beneficial effects. So that's definitely a good thing for both dungeon and arena. Giant claws to decrease the enemy's defense for 2 turns. So he's applying that debuff too. So yeah, he's a really good monster. Yeah, so I think this is a good rune set for him for sure. And again, you haven't been spending a lot of money on the runes. This is definitely at least +3. This is going to cost you chump change. I'm going to take a look at the comments here. Agree or maybe despair. Yeah, looks good. Busy grinding for despair. Yeah, despair runes are actually really popular in the magic shop right now, so keep your eyes peeled for those. The sad part is if you're going to buy 6-star despair runes off the magic shop, they're super expensive. Even for me, I don't even buy them all the time if I see them, and they're pretty decent just because they cost like 300 and some thousand mana stones. Hey Sandarude, welcome. Say we got 15 people joining me right now. Alright, so it looks like you're working on a copper. These are really popular. Got all defense runes, all guard runes all the way around. So you're going to want to go defense percent all the way around the board from what I hear. Crit damage, not sure if that's suggested for that slot. Strikes an enemy with thunder, the damage increases according to your defense. Ignores the target's defense if it is lower than 50% of your defense. So that's why defense is just so important for this guy. Swings the hammer to attack all enemies. The damage increases according to your defense. So both of his first attacks, one of them's an AoE, one of them's just a very powerful attack, it looks like, that can ignore defense if you have enough defense. Stuns the target for 1 turn with a 15% chance. So he's a stun too. So yeah, looks like you're doing things right, but you're going to want more defense here. Definitely with this 6-star defense rune, if you really want to use this guy put him on your arena team or your arena defense team, possibly. This is a rune you're going to want a +15, but again, that's very expensive. So I think the best thing you can do is just farm more mana stones and work on your runes. You have some pretty good monsters here for sure. Okay, Bernard, a lot of people suggest him. His leader skill, attack power of ally monsters with wind attribute. So he would actually be a very good leader for a dungeon team for me. Because I have a lot of wind-based monsters. Again, he's Kind of like the light Inugami here I just found out, increases the attack bar of allies by 30% and also increases their attack speed for 2 turns. That is a very good attack, very good buff, especially for dungeons. In dungeons, the more buffs you can put on and the more debuffs you can put on the enemy, the better, the farther you're going to be able to make it in those dungeons. Buffs are very important. That's kind of where I'm struggling right now because I have these Despair Rune monsters and I have high attack monsters, but they're kind of getting owned in the dungeons because you can't just plow your way through everything. So I haven't really done that well in dungeons. I'm trying to build a team right now, and I'm going to take this Bernard and this light Inugami into consideration while building this team for sure. I got the Jojo. He's going to help me in dungeons a little bit, but I really need to start getting some of these other buffs. So the Water Werewolf is kind of similar to this, but he, instead of increasing the attack bar, the Water Werewolf will heal. I think it's 15% of hit points with one of his attacks, and it also increases the attack speed for 2 turns, I believe. So my 5-star Water Werewolf, I fed some other werewolves to him to increase his skills. You should be able to skill this monster fairly easy. Seems like griffins are not in low supply. You get quite a few of the griffins. So definitely, especially for this skill, get this cooldown turn -1, and then you're going to have increased attack speed all the time. So this is a very important one to get. So feed some more griffins to this guy. I like him. I think he's going to be very good on a dungeon team. I'm not going to go too far down your list. There's a lot of people who'd probably like me to take a look at their monsters. But these not so great. I'd possibly work on your Sylphid. Very good support monster. I have a video out there on what runes to go with. I'm probably going to go Swift Energy on mine. And she's going to be good on my dungeon team as well. Alright, I want the light Inugami. It seems really strong. Yeah, those light Inugamis are quite popular. And a lot of people use them in arena as well. You know, I'm spoiled because my team, my arena team, can pretty much wipe the board on a lot of other teams, especially if I'm doing the trick where I only have one monster on defense. I don't really have to worry about the other teams, and I don't learn as much from them because I wipe them out before I even get to see how strong they really are. But a lot of people like that. Oh, cool! You got the light warbear as well. Wish I had this guy. He needs to go on my dungeon team. He's an awesome healer. Let's just take a look at his runes if you have any. So you got 2 energy and 2 blade. A lot of people are going with a 6 blade. It doesn't really matter what choice you take as long as you have. So this is right crit rate. As long as you have 100% crit rate, that's going to be the most important for this guy. And then after you get to that 100% crit rate, then focus on more hit points. Amen, make him a 6-star. Yeah, as a 6-star, he's a boss. I've seen some other videos where he's just very overpowered as a 6-star. That might be my next 6-star. Even though I don't have one yet, I might just do everything I can to get one and then make him a 6-star. So this is Saturday, and tomorrow is going to be the light dungeon. So let's get some almonds. Let's get some light inugamis. Let's get what's the other good light monster? Light imp. A lot of people love the light imp. The light vagabond. Even though I don't know that much about him, those are all good monsters to put on your dungeon team. So tomorrow, let's all get together in channel 5001 and be friends with each other when we get these dungeons. Let's do some light dungeon farming and then befriend a lot of people in 5001. I know I'll be doing it, so I'll see you guys in there. I can make room on my friends list if I get a good dungeon, or if you guys get one and add me as a friend. So that's going to be cool. We should be able to get some of these good monsters. You know, as far as dark ones go, though, I haven't seen too many that are really worth farming, like the light ones. The light ones can be very good, but I don't know too many of the darks. If you guys know of any dark ones that are worth farming, shout it out in chat here. That'd be pretty good. Lucky Monster says, I'll be there. S Diablo got a light vagabond today. That's cool. Yay, light bearman farming, says Maru-chan. People will make room. This is a good idea. Yeah, the Dark Ellie. He's really good. I know that. Dark Chimera. Well, you can't farm the Dark Chimera. Sent me an email. Thanks, Aka. I will check that a little bit later. I'm gonna make this pretty quick because I need to leave here within a half hour. I gotta go get my son out of bed, get him changed, get him fed before we go to the wedding. So I'm gonna do a few arena battles. I apologize, guys. I'm not gonna do any more suggestions. Hopefully that helped trick or treat with some of the stuff. You got some good monsters. I'm pretty jealous of some of them. And it looks like you're doing things right. But get some more mana stones and just keep working on those runes. You know, get the proper rune sets and just keep leveling those up. And always go 3, 6, 9, 12. You know, try to get those percent runes and all your other runes to those levels before you move on to another one. It looks like you're already doing that. So everything looks good, but you want to get those substats. So level 1 rune up to 6, then level it up to 9, then go to a different rune, level that one up to 9, if that makes sense. Do things like that. So we're just going to do a few quick arena battles before we sign off here. Sandarude, you got a Tyron yesterday. Congratulations. That is a very good monster. So make sure you're always doing the rival battles here. Alright. Dark units, good with light Inugami. I don't know, I don't think the dark Inugami is that great. But again, I'm not the leading expert in 3-star monsters by any means. Getting better though. Every time I do one of these Twitch broadcasts, it's helping me out. Hopefully it's helping you guys out. Here we go, amputation magic. Destroy them. So I'm gonna have a hard time changing my arena team just because I like them so much. These are my only 3 6-star monsters and my Megan, who's quite fast. I could probably make her a little bit faster, and that's gonna be important for me getting up past 1600. Actually, right now it's Saturday, so first thing I'm gonna do is switch up my arena defense team. So click on this guy. It's kind of a stupid way to do it, but you have to select it and it opens up. Then you close it and then you can go to your defense team. So I was just running with one monster. Now I'm going to put up my real team. And now I can actually climb the ranks. So I'll have all of tonight to climb ranks and all of tomorrow. And then Monday morning, we'll see how far I can get. Last week I made it to a 6,000 rank. But I was definitely in the let's see here. So I'm pretty low right now. I'm only 1495, 26,000, but I was 6,000 last week. So I should be able to make it to 6,000 this week, I think. So last week I made it to this bracket, which is not super easy to do. But some people, you know, are even way higher than that. But to go from the 10,000 to 3,000 bracket, it's pretty difficult to do, and all you get is an extra 500 crystals. And actually, for most people, if you can farm anywhere in this fighter bracket, because you're getting 4 glory points for each win, just kind of try to stay there. That would be my suggestion. As long as you're getting those 4 glory points, and some people, new players, you're not going to even be able to do that. You're going to only be able to get 3 glory points, but still, getting 3 for every win is better than getting 3 once in a while, 4 if you're lucky once in a while, and then 1 every time you get a loss. Overall, you're going to get a lot more glory points by putting one monster on defense for the majority of the week. And then just try to get as high as you can for those crystals at the end of the week. I'm at 1200, hard to stay in there while you're level 27. Oh, I'm sure it is. That's pretty good for being level 27. Sandarude. Keeper, Floor, Fire Lich, and Undyne. I don't think the Fire Lich is that great. He's got a decent AoE attack. If you don't have anything better, the Undyne, that's a healing monster, if I remember correctly. She's not really very popular either. So I'd probably get rid of both of them if you have any other things to work on. Whoops. I probably shouldn't have autoed this. Alright, at least I got that JoJo out of there. Rena's dead. This guy's gonna one-shot me probably. Oh well. We'll still win. I hope. Maybe not. Oh, I gotta take this off auto. I'm in trouble actually. I get too cocky with these battles sometimes. These Claras can be a real bugger. Especially when they're 6-star and they have huge hit points and resistance pools. They can be just as bad as the Renas to kill. So now I'm going to auto it and just hope I can take this Rena down fast enough before the towers take me down. Swift Blade or Rage Blade. Fire Ninja Runes? I'm not really sure on that one. County Zero says Swift Blade or Rage Blade. Sounds about right. I'm level 30 and I'm struggling to stay in the 1200s. Yeah, for anybody less than level 40, it is. It's real difficult to stay in any of the higher areas. You know, 6-star monsters. Come on, kill her. Oh, dude, kill her. Oh, I lost. You know, 6-star monsters are kind of important. This game's been out now for about 4 months, so there's quite a few people who have 6-star monsters. That's the whole reason that I don't have some of these other good dungeon monsters is because I've been working on the 6-star monsters. You know, I wanted to make sure I had a good team before I just fought him again, but I'm gonna win this time. I'm not gonna auto this thing. See, I'm not very good at multitasking today, it seems like. But yeah, 6-star monsters can be very important, but it takes so much work to get them. Alright, so let's do this the right way. Cast the buff with my Megan. See if we can't get any stuns here. No, they got a lot of resistance on their team probably. Alright, well we stunned the Warbear. Now we're in trouble because they're all invincible from the Clara. Boy, I hope we win this. Be bummed if we don't. I'm gonna try to get this Warbear out of here. Ugh, Jojo got his bombs off. We might do even worse this time than we did last time. Gotta kill this Warbear. I don't want him one-shotting anybody. Alright. Here we go. Finally get the attack off I need. Amputation magic. That does a ton of damage to him. Now I'm gonna start taking heavy damage. It looks like my tablet's starting to get pretty slow. Must be overheating or something. Alright, take the Rena out. Ugh, having trouble here, guys. Shouldn't have left that Jojo live. Should have taken him out instead of the Rena. Alright, I guess. At least she's stunned. Alright, we'll get the buff again from Megan. Maybe this'll help. Alright, we'll kill Jojo. I think he's our biggest threat right now. And now I should be able to kill Rena no problem. So I think we're in a little bit better situation than we were last time, trying to kill this Clara. I hope. That tower's still doing damage. Okay, at least she's stunned. Should be able to take her out now. Alright, we got our revenge. Yeah, those bombs didn't do much damage to me. That Jojo must not have been very high attack. Did I hear the bad news about Lucian? He's getting nerfed. That doesn't surprise me. I didn't hear that, though. And I don't know if you're trolling us or not, Sandarude. But I got a feeling he will get nerfed. Where did you hear that? Was that on Com2 US forums or anything like that? I assumed he was going to get nerfed in December update, but he didn't actually. He's been nerfed once already. Oh, I never turned on the music again. Oh well. I'm going to sign off here pretty soon. Right after this battle, we'll sign off. I got a lot of stuff I got to get done here. 100% not trolling. Heard it in 5001. Well, that doesn't make it true. Aka says he is trolling on the Lucian comment. Darude is king of trolls. Yeah, that's okay. Doesn't surprise me if Lucian does get he's gonna get nerfed here though. So whether he's trolling or not, whether it's official, it's gonna happen. He's just too strong. And when they nerf him, it's probably not gonna be that bad. They're probably gonna just take down some of his base attack speed, or not attack speed, but his base attack, so that he's still gonna punch through defenses. I'm sure they're not gonna mess with his skills, but they're gonna make him just a little bit less powerful. Would be my guess. All right, guys. I'm gonna drink some beers at the wedding tonight. So I won't be on tonight probably. I don't want to do any of these broadcasts after I've been drinking. I don't drink very often, but should be a fun wedding. I'm kind of excited for it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. It was real fun. If you do want to get your monsters, any of your Mystic Scrolls done on these Twitch broadcasts, contact me with F2PLMC@gmail.com. And thanks. I'm going to have fun at the wedding. And thanks for tuning in. We'll do another broadcast soon. And I'm going to try to get some more people in here and announce it right next time instead of just doing these randomly. But make sure you're following Twitch and you get those notifications when I go live. And then we'll make sure we don't miss any of these Twitch broadcasts. It's going to be fun. We're going to do a lot more of this stuff. So if you have any ideas or suggestions for me, let me know. Take care, guys. I will talk to you later.